Hill rated. Capitol Hill rated.
Man.
The Million MAGA March took place.
Yeah.
Well, I remember we spoke about
that. The Million MAGA March.
The Million MAGA March. It took place, bro.
But yo, that's off the hook though, because son, ain't no way in hell that was supposed to happen, yo.
No. Well, yes and no. Yes and no.
No, yeah, because they were supposed to go there and protest.
Yeah.
I even knew they was going there to protest. It was broadcasted everywhere.
Yep.
So if I knew a week or two before it happened, they had to know way before I knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, and come on now. And the way this shit went down and how it happened, to me personally, everybody got an opinion.
Wait. I'm about to spit some shit because Rachel, wifey, she told me about a story of a young lady with her daughter driving and crashing into a divider or a border near the Capitol building. And her car got lit up 30-something times and she died and her daughter survived. And I'm only saying this to tell your story of you being lost.
Oh, yeah.
Near the Capitol building.
Yeah.
And they damn near did a full-on probe and escorted you out of the area.
Son, they thought I was Osama bin Rockin'.
Yo, son, wait, but if you see where I'm going, or I'm trying to, fam, how do you let a Million MAGA March raid?
This is how it went down for me, right?
Talk to me.
Traveled from up here, up top, down to Virginia in a truck, box truck. Mm-hmm. Now it's time to come back. On the way back from Virginia, come back up top. Somehow, some way, we made a wrong turn. And we ended up by the Capitol. Like, not in front of it. Like, we was down. Like,
what was the scenery? How was the air? Was it fresh? Was it polluted? Was it cloudy outside? Was there fog in the windows? I just wanted to get a...
It was just dark and it was a little gloomy. Okay. It was a little gloomy, you know what I mean? Because it was
no suspicious characters in the rear view.
I was a suspicious character to them. To them, I was. Word up. Not to them, I was. Because, yo, I made a wrong turn. I'm with one of my mans and shit. Well, he ain't my mans, but dude I was working with at the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm driving. I'm like, yo, hold up. What's that thing called in the Capitol? It's just
the Washington Monument.
That's what it's called. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like it's not a statue, but it's like a skinny building or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I see that and I'm like, yo, hold. I see it from far though. I'm like, yo, hold up, we in the Capitol, we in Washington.
No.
I was like, yo, we gotta get out of here.
You're like, hold up, this ain't the right place to be lost in.
Yeah, and then, yo, right after I said that, truck gets surrounded. I'm like, fuck. Pull over. Well, I really didn't pull over. I just stopped. We got surrounded. They jumped out. Yo, who are you? What are you doing in this truck here? Where are you going? What's going on? This and that. I'm like, yo, I just made a wrong turn. I'm trying to go up top, back up to Jersey.
Bro.
Oh, nah, don't say no more. Don't get out the vehicle or bring the dogs. Bring the dogs. Everything was cool. They kind of figured I was telling the truth.
And hold on, wait. And I think this is important too, because I didn't ask this. What year?
This was
pre 9/11, post 9/11.
No, this was like 2003, 2004.
This was before 9/11.
Yeah, no. 9/11 was 2001.
2001. Damn, I keep forgetting that. I'm sorry. Blame the alcohol. But I asked that because this is probably why they were so like.
Yo, I didn't even see, like, I didn't even get nowhere close to it. But I was in the area, you know what I'm saying? And they surrounded me. And then they found out what I said matched up, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of free to go, but not free to go. They escorted me out of there. Like, yeah, you're not going to get lost again. Bro. Follow us.
Bro, I think this is crazy because right now on screen, I think this picture embodies everything we just spoke of. He couldn't even get close to it based off what he said being lost. A woman crashed into a divider and lost her life and got lit up almost 30 plus times. Dang. And to see this picture of them raiding and storming the Capitol, I heard it was the only time this has ever happened was by an outside source in 1812. long before the country or soon, like in the early days of the country being formed. So don't quote me on everything, but I know that is somewhat partially correct. And I bring this up because it's like, you see this, and it's like, one, the Million MAGA March. And I'm going to regurgitate a few takes right now, only because I feel like a few of the takes are good, and a few of them, because granted, I want to say this. Not everyone raiding that building or every Trump supporter there was raiding that building. And I want to put that out there because it's kind of like with the Black Lives Matter when they tried to pin everyone as a rioter, a looter. You get what I'm saying? Creating trouble. And I'm only saying that to the sense that a great majority went there to create problems. But a great majority of supporters, whether they're or not, are business owners who are, upset at the laws that have taken place. Now, I'm not justifying any of that. So let's not get that shit confused or misconstrued, because to compare the two is not even comparable. Because with the protests that took place last summer, people were fighting for equality, injustices, and certain civil liberties that should have been honestly granted, or at least virtually existing, because they kind of weren't there, compared to everyone here who raided the building, upset of the outcome of the election. And when you weigh those two, not saying that you can't be upset that your president and your party didn't win, but it just proves to show you that what they feel is the vote for the country being the way they wanted to see for the future, without the changes or I don't know what craziness could come possibly, because I only say craziness to come because if we're 7 days in and this happened, believe me, I feel a lot more craziness is on the way.
Oh, of course.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. But the point to be said is that to see people go here upset because their vote didn't go through, it shows the power and influence of what, say, one person, Donald Trump, and two, a great majority of this country is not in favor of the direction of where it may go. Like I said, I don't agree with what they did, how they did it, the approach, any of it. I don't.
About some G shit, I think, not all the people, but I think a lot of these people were sent there on a mission just to do that. Just to go there and mess shit up.
I agree. Wholeheartedly. And the point that I say is that I'm trying to liberate the ones who believe, say the small business owners or the people who believed in some of the policy changes that Trump had, and they weren't there doing that, or they were there and they weren't participating in that. Let's liberate them. But the ones that were there doing that, this is, and I'm going to be honest, I try to separate the two, because when you see this, and the point I'm trying to get to is that this is a disgrace to the country and America. It's kind of like what I said what the media was doing to Trump as the president. I don't give a fuck who's the president. But what you're doing, like this just shows other countries the weakness and the flaws in our democracy.
All the other countries laughing at us, yo. This is damn near pretty much, you might as well say we're a third world country with a Gucci belt.
I swear to you.
My man Paul be saying that shit all the time.
Bro, it is the fucking, because I'm not going to hold you, this is the shit that happens in third world countries.
Yeah, but we're a third world country with a Gucci belt.
That's it. It's the only difference. Only fucking difference. And I try to put this in perspective, because you look at a country that's supposed to be one of the first world countries, the leading countries of the new world, and you see that with the democracy that we have put in place, that honestly, I've never seen this happen before in my life.
No.
But people could be that upset with the vote or the outcome of the vote that this, because I'm gonna be honest, you gotta blame Trump. And I only say you gotta blame Trump because part of him, and I'm not gonna hold you, I agree with him feeling that you got cheated. Like, here's the crazy part. If you feel you got cheated in anything, that's a hard feeling to not feel. If that makes any sense, like, yo, they cheated me, or I got cheated, or I feel it, or you feel that they cheated and you can't prove it, or, because I don't know, in a lot of cases, like say with the Lance Armstrong shit. If you remember Lance Armstrong, the cyclist who won all the France Opens or whatnot, he was cheating at a level that he went on Oprah and discussed. But I saw an interview. He was in his hotel transfusing blood. It was that way. It was that ounces of blood. He was doing blood transfusions. It was crazy. So they don't detect the drugs in his blood. So But like I said, if you're cheating at a level, you feel like people could cheat at a fucking high level. Just let's not get that. That's all I'm trying to say. They are cheaters at an extremely high level. Now, wait, like think about the Astros. I think the Astros just got caught cheating in the World Series a year or two ago for stealing signs. Damn. I swear to you. I swear. Wait.
Oh, speaking of basketball, people dying. What's the dude's name for the Dodgers? The longtime manager, Tommy Lasorda.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. But
off topic.
Yeah, no, of course. You know, off topics is the best, bro. But I'm saying all of this to be like, yo, when you look at all of this shit come to fruition, Trump saying the election is fraud. These people upset at the vote. All this brings down a country.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm just sorry, like just to state the facts. This brings down a country. There's no way you can look at a country that's supposed to be run civilly and be like, no, this party is upset, so we're going to raid the public. Or the president feels he got cheated, so we're going to publicly say we got. And the reason why this is a problem is that you put the integrity of our democracy into question. You put the integrity of our election into question. You put the integrity of because now a lot of people, why should I vote?
Pretty much.
You're going to cheat us anyhow.
Not only that, yo, put your shoes. Who we was in war with recently? Afghanistan and all them countries over there, right?
Yep.
Put yourself in their shoes right now, seeing that. They're like, damn, all we had to do was just bum rush the Capitol.
That's it.
That's what we wanted.
That's all we had. Like, I try to put heavy emphasis on that because I understand people are upset. But if you think this is the way to go about, like, I hate to say it, together we stand, divided we will fall. And this is the division that will make us fall.
Yeah.
Because and I'm going to be honest, like at the end of the day, like I think I spoke my piece on who I was going for, who I wanted to see win. But at the end of the day, I had no problem accepting the winner. Okay, this is what it is. I'm not going to go on a fucking 40-day conspiracy theory, fraudulent vote. No, I'm going to state the facts. And the facts was, when I stated it, when people was declaring Joe Biden the president, he was not the president. They were still counting votes. And these were the facts. And I think that is important because I'm going on a tangent here, but the media is also to blame. Because the media is the one perpetrating all this shit. The media is the one feeding you all this shit, creating enemies. Like, I kid you not, like I said, what the media did to the president is disrespectful. Like I said, I don't care if it could have been anybody. I don't give a fuck if it was Trump or not. But the fact that you could go on there and publicly downplay the president, I know I'm going off. I'm gonna lighten up in a few. It's just that this is the type of shit, like you said, other countries look at and be like, yo, they don't even respect their own president.
Yeah, they laughing at us.
I think I give the analogy, like, say it's just on some street shit. Say you on some gang shit and you got a big homie. And everybody in your gang disrespects clowns and don't even fucking show respect to your big homie. Then y'all get into some shit with the opposite gang. And then they're like, oh shit, we gotta go get the big homie. They're like, your big homie? What, that nigga y'all be clowning and chumping and dissing? Bro, fuck out of here, bro. Go get that clown ass nigga. Wait. If that's a good enough analogy to make sense, that's why I'm saying this is disrespectful. Because there's going to come a time in need, whether it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, whoever the president is, and they're going to look back like, oh, y'all clown you. Y'all don't even respect y'all leader. Mm-hmm. Wait, we're supposed to respect him? Think about that. We're supposed to respect the person you don't respect.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Yo, looking at the picture and seeing the dude climbing right there, and the other dude chilling. Out of all them people there, man, not one person's a graffiti writer and don't got no spray paint and put their mark on the wall. That's not, you know what I mean? That would have been kind of dope.
That would have been super dope. But look, and I think this is the perfect way to close it. Because I know I'm going on a tangent, but it's just that I feel right here is the perfect part because I spoke to Rizzo, a good friend of ours, and he's currently, in a situation, he'll be out soon. And the point is, he explained to me thoroughly that in the nation's capital, the District of Columbia, where the Capitol building is located, there is no local or state police.
Oh, nah. There ain't even no county jail.
There is none. And I found that this is the most exciting and exhilarating part of this.
No county jail, no state prison.
Nothing.
Straight fed.
That's it. So basically, everything that everyone who is out here getting caught and arraigned on is facing federal charges. Imagine that. Imagine thinking, yo, I just went in here and took a selfie on Nancy Pelosi's desk. And now I'm facing like 15 years federal charges, espionage, domestic
Nancy
terror.
Pelosi, like, her and all the other important people that's supposed to be in that building working or doing whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of them was there. Like, to me, that brings it up like they had the okay to do this shit.
Oh, no. They were on the floor trying to certify the vote for the president. That's why, honestly, that's why this all happened, like the timing and everything. The day they went was chosen because that was the day that the Electoral College was to certify Joe Biden.
They knew they wasn't going to be there.
Well, no, they weren't. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Nancy Pelosi was going to be there. You're probably correct. I don't know if she was going to be. But Mike Pence was there, and a few other power players were there, and they were and when I say power players, people capable of stopping, halting, or the freezing the overall outcome, and they did not do anything. So look, more power to them. Look, this is federal, and the shit just kicked in my head right now because the media everywhere is saying domestic terror.
What's that yellow flag with the red lines?
That's a good question. I don't know. I guess the Washington State flag? I was assuming.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Real talk.
I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. But go ahead, man.
No, but it's like, I look at it like this. If domestic terror is real, and I know it's real, but I mean as a charge, and they're going to pin this on these people, they're going to be crying for President Trump to pardon them. Bro, I kid you not, they'll probably write it in fucking liver blood. What flag is that?
That makes sense.
The South Vietnam flag.
Why is that there?
Yo, this probably has some significant meaning that I have no understanding of. But long story short, domestic terror is real. And if they're getting hemmed up on domestic terror, that's almost the same shit that the 9/11 bombers got hit up with. And I'm not even saying that shit to scare people. The last thing you want to do is be a terrorist in any country, let alone America. Think like, oh, my bad, y'all. Why is the volume so loud? Let me turn this shit down. Stop fucking a Rizam. Alright, but yeah, we got a lot more shit to run through.